why this is the best lens of all time for anything, not just portraits, but anything.
Ooh.
Most versatile, you feel me? Right, Jerry?
Man, I like that 24.
Your favorite lens? 24?
It ain't my favorite though. The 35 my favorite, I ain't gonna lie.
See? Goddamn. I should have.
Nigga, you might have frostbite.
My feet not, see what's the crazy part is, my feet, nigga, the crazy part about all this shit is that my feet is actually warm. It's probably the coldest thing on my body right now is my hands. My feet straight.
Nigga, your feet ain't straight.
I promise you. You see these wool ass socks? You see these wool, man, come on, man, stop playing with me. Y'all trying to, look, y'all trying to play me, bro. Come on, man. Okay. Back in the car. It's ugly out there. It's slushy. It's icy. It's just the worst. What is going on with y'all YouTube? It is your boy Volandis, and today we are talking about what I think is the most versatile lens in all of photography, and that is the 35mm f1.4. Just any 35mm, honestly, not just the 1.4, but I'm gonna go home, get out this cold, get out this slushy ass, nasty ass rain, and I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit more on why I personally but why I think it's the most versatile lens in all of photography. Yeah, I'll see y'all when I get home. So, YouTube, what is the deal? It is your boy Volandis back here with another video. And if you're watching this video, you've seen the title and you clicked on it and you want to see what lens is the most versatile lens in photography, period, in my opinion. If you're a photographer, you already know this. There's been countless videos done on this lens across YouTube. Trust me, I've watched all of them, even when I was first starting and trying to figure out what lens I should buy because I could only afford one lens, and I wanted to get the best lens that can shoot portraits, landscapes, just everything. A lot of you guys already know this, but it is the 35mm focal length, the most versatile focal length in all of photography, in my opinion. Some people think it's the 50mm, which is also a super versatile lens because you can do portraits and you can also do landscapes with that lens too, if the landscape is big enough, if you're far back enough. But at the end of the day, I think the 35mm, like, you can't go wrong with a 35. You can still get, for me, I like to do environmental portraits, and I don't even know if that's a real thing. I kind of just made that word up. But for me, environmental portraits is when you take portraits of people, but you also get the background and scenery in your photo as well. I like to do this a lot. I feel like with the 35, you can isolate your subject just enough from the background that the subject is still the main focus of the photo, but you can still see everything in the background and get a feel for the photo. I just feel like it creates a much better feel overall for the photo, and it's easier to bring your audience in and convey a certain mood with the photo. So I think 35, I like to shoot wide portraits. I like cropped in portraits like 50mm and 85mm, but I feel like they have their place. Me, I personally prefer 35-24 focal length for portraits. But the 35 is more of a portrait lens that's like more acceptable within portrait photography. A lot of people won't do the 24 because it distorts the edges, and if you lean it up a little bit, heads can get long, feet can get long, fingers can get all crazy. So a lot of people don't like that lens for that reason, which is understandable. Just you got to know how to, you know, shoot with it. And I've been shooting with that lens for such a long time that it's kind of just like second nature for me. But I remember first like doing research on the 35 and just seeing the photos that came from a 35, because I did want to get the 24, but I didn't want to, you know, a lot of people over exaggerated the distorted thing. So I didn't really want to get a 24. But I still wanted a wide angle lens because I wanted to also take landscapes, and I still wanted to do my portraits. I think a lot of film photos and photos back in the day were taken with a 35mm focal length and 50mm. Yeah, I just think that the 35mm is just the perfect lens to have for all around shooting. I had this lens on my film camera for the longest time. It was the only, before it got stolen, of course, but I had this lens on here the entire time. I never took it off, and sometimes I would just go out with my film camera and that lens, and I would be able to capture everything from landscapes, nice portraits, and just product photos. I would literally take everything with this lens because I just feel like it's the best lens for photography in general. It may not be my favorite lens, but it is my favorite lens of all time. I may not use it the most, but I think it is the best lens for photography in general. If somebody came up to me and said, you cannot use any more lenses, you cannot use any other lens except one lens for photography for the rest of your life, I would pick the 35 because I would still be able to do every single form of photography with this lens. It's not too wide, it's not too cropped in. It's really just the perfect lens for photography in general. Most versatile focal length, in my opinion, for photography. And honestly, it's just sexy, man. Look at it, you can't beat the all black. It's built really well, just super good lens, man. It's not that big, it's not that heavy. It's just a really good lens to have, and I could guarantee you, no matter what kind of photography you do, you would take this lens over a lot of lenses. And then maybe you won't. Maybe a lot of people don't like the 35. If you don't like the 35, then I don't know what to say, because how could you not like the 35? It's just the best lens for photography in general. It's super sharp even at 1.4. Like, I know if I go out and take pictures with this lens, then I'm going to get some super decent, some super good images. If you don't own a 35mm lens, then you need to reevaluate what you're doing and go get yourself a 35mm. It'll change your life, it'll change the way you look at photography, it'll change just everything. You could probably even vlog with this lens. It might be a little tight on your face, but I'm pretty sure you could probably even get away with vlogging with that lens. So who knows? Maybe not vlogging, but maybe you can. I feel like you could do anything. If you want to vlog with a goddamn 50mm, you can. Who cares? Who's to say that you can't? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no rules in photography, no rules in videography. Even though I'm pretty and fairly new to videography, I feel like videography, there's some things that like the rules need to be followed in, like the shutter speed and blah 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 and all that other type of stuff, which I really don't follow the rules to that either. I'm pretty sure I'm shooting at like, hold on, oh no, I'm shooting at 24, I'm shooting at 150. But anyway, regardless though, sometimes I don't shoot at 150. Sometimes I crank it up. Sometimes it might have more rules than photography that like you kind of need to follow, or it's just not gonna look right. But at the same time, who cares? If that's the look you like, then do whatever you want. If you want the jittery look, then do it. Who cares? Who's to say that you can't? Like I said, I'm rambling again. I'm turning this into something that is not. But yeah, anyway, Sigma 35mm in general, you need to go get you one. This video is probably gonna be pretty short because I just wanted to let y'all know, because I was just shooting with this lens the other day and I was just like, damn, this would be a dope video to do, just to let niggas know that having a 35mm lens is the most versatile lens. Because I remember shooting with it, I feel like every time I go out and shoot with this lens, I'm like, damn, this shit is the most versatile lens. Because it's literally, you can have this lens on your camera from sun up to sundown, go from here to there, and you'll get decent, good images from each spot. Landscapes, portraits, products, just everything. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Go, y'all already know what the deal is. Y'all already knew this was coming too. When y'all seen the title, y'all knew what lens this was gonna be. A lot of y'all did. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you having a good day. If y'all don't mind, I would love if y'all liked and subscribe to the channel. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell, because I would love for y'all to get notified every time I drop the video. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. I'm not trying to, you know, sugarcoat anything or any of that. So anyway, hope y'all liked the video, man. Do you, be happy, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man.